up, everybody? Welcome to General Hospital MV, my GH After show. It was an incredibly short week. I'm talking 3 episodes, and wedding bells were in the air. And I'm not just talking about on screen. Risa Dorken, who plays the bubbly nurse Amy, tied the knot in her real life at the end of June to her fiance Beau, and she uploaded the stunning footage onto her personal YouTube page, and I will link that in the description below. But in Port Charles, the wedding bells were ringing for Ned and Olivia, who finally tied the knot, but it wasn't before a few mishaps happened. The Quartermain boys and Dante Falconeri had a boys' night inside the hotel. You know, some typical guy stuff. They had some card games going, they got some champagne rolling, and they tried to get some cigars rolling, but given that it's a hotel, it wasn't the best idea. But Dylan stupidly lit the match anyway, and then he threw the match, still lit, into the garbage. Dylan, you ain't that stupid. What are you doing? Meanwhile, Lulu and Laura tried to throw a bachelorette party for Olivia, but it didn't end too well. It didn't even start, really. It was like the most pitiful bachelorette party I've ever seen. Laura plopped her down on a table with some martinis and then left to call her friends. Olivia took it upon herself to get really wasted by herself. Too wasted to even go to her bachelorette party. So instead of a bachelorette night with a stripper, we got Olivia plopped down into a room in the Metro Court to pass out. She wasn't out very long though. That trash can fire that Dylan started brought a fireman over, and he had to check every room in the Metro Court just in case. He shows up to Olivia's room, and guess what? She thinks he's the stripper, and bam, ends up in jail. It was pretty funny because the cop that had her in there did not believe that she was Dante's mom. She looks too young to be Dante's mom, and really in real life, she is too young to be Dante's mom. I think they're less than 10 years apart in age in real life. Soaps! Somehow in the wacky world of Port Charles, Olivia being thrown in jail is front page news. Not only that, it's viral news. Everyone tries to hide the fact that it made front page news from Olivia, but eventually she finds out. On top of that, her wedding dress was not going to show up on time. Olivia was ready to cancel the wedding, no! But Ned convinced her otherwise with his back turned. And the wedding was on. Smallest wedding ever. There were 11, count 'em 11 guests at the wedding. There would have been 12, but Lulu randomly got sick. Insert joke about Emmy Rylan having the baby on set. Didn't happen, but we can pretend. Thank God Ned and Olivia are perfect. Ned sang his wedding vows to Olivia, and it was a song written for the show specifically, sung by Wally Kurth himself, of course. Good ol' Eddie Main, I love him to death. Unfortunately, they didn't think to upload the song to iTunes. There was a little bit of drama at the wedding. Michael and Nelle showed up there, and so did Sonny and Carly, and Sonny and Carly were not exactly thrilled about it. Carly girl, I feel like if you want your daughter to respect your relationship, you should do the same for your son. You know, lead by example, just saying. Jocelyn had her own plans. Even though she was grounded, she went out to see Oscar at the bridge. Oscar has a very different face. He no longer looks like Morgan. Some people might say that he looks a bit like Rafe and Spinelli, like a mixture. The original actor that played him, Rio Mangini, got a new acting gig, so they had to quickly recast the character. He is now being played by Garen Stitt. I kind of really liked their scenes. I totally ship it. Honestly, Jocelyn could use a little bit of happiness in her life after all the hell she's been through. The episode ended in fireworks despite it not being the 4th of July. The Quartermain wedding might have been small in size, but at least they made up with it with big gestures from Ned Quartermain. Anyway, that's it for this week's review. If you liked the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and you can subscribe if you want to. I do these videos every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.